Welcome to the session Physical Balance. In this session, we are going to determine the mass of the body using physical balance. The aim of this experiment is to determine the mass of the given body correct up to milligram using physical balance. The apparatus we are going to use in this experiment are physical balance, weight box, spirit level, rubber cork.
Now, let us see the description of physical balance. It consists of a metal beam B with a knife edge at its center pointing the downward direction. The knife edge rests on a horizontal flat top of a brass rod. There are other two knife edges on ends of the metal beam. Two pans are suspended from these knife edges with the help of a stirrup. There are two nuts at the ends of the beam. At the midpoint of the beam, there is a long pointer pointing in the downward direction. This pointer moves over an ivory scale fixed at the bottom of the brass pillar. The pillar has supports on either side of it, which rests the metal beam when not in use. There is a brass rod at the end of the metal beam which is connected to the handle H at the bottom of the wooden box. When the handle is rotated rightwards, the beam is raised and is said to be in use. There are leveling screws provided at the bottom of the box to make it perfectly horizontal. There are glass doors provided to the wooden box.
Let us discuss the procedure to find out the weight of the given body. We have to first find the zero resting point corresponding to the physical balance. It can be identified when we are not considering any weights or body in the given pans. First, rotate the handle rightwards slowly and we observe the beam rises. At the same time, we can observe the oscillations of the pointer on either side of the zero. We have to take the turning points, 3 towards left and 2 towards right. The left one turning point is 10, right one is 10. Left 2 is 9, right 2 is 9. Left 3 is 9. So, 3 left turning points and 2 right turning points are observed. We have to calculate the average of all the 3 left turning points and 2 right turning points, and finally we can consider the ZRP, zero resting point, as the average of all the 5 turning points. Now we have to take the given body in the left pan, the weights on the right pan without touching it with the help of the forceps. Close the door, and now we have to turn the handle towards right. When it is not showing any turning points, when it has been displaced towards the rubber core, means left pan, we have to add some more weights on the right pan till the turning points are observed. We have to take the left 3 turning points and right 2 turning points. The left turning points are 7, 5 and 4. The right turning points are 12 and 11, and the average value is 8.4. It is less than 9.4, that is 0 resting point. Therefore, the resting point we got when the body is considered initially is lower resting point. When we get LRP, lower resting point, we are going to remove 10 milligrams weight from the right pan, and again the turning points are observed. We got left turning points as 10, 9 and 8, and right turning points are 11 and 10. We got the average value corresponding to left and right turning points, and finally we got HRP as 9.75. Thus, we conclude this experiment after we determine the mass of the given body in the physical balance.